We started with Christmas trees, and people started wanting, well, what are you going to do in the fall? So we started picking pumpkins. And once we started picking pumpkins, and we started adding brides and petting zoo and all this other stuff, and then everybody said, well, why don't you have apples? So we said, okay, we'll have apples. So we planted the orchard and brought the cider press at the same time, and we started pressing cider when we first started picking apples. It couldn't have been the first week we were pressing cider, and everybody started saying, when are you going to make hard cider? I started thinking about that and say, well, that's not a bad idea. People are asking for it. So we actually started trialing. We trialed for 3 or 4 years, different yeasts, different apple blends and stuff before Nita and I were confident that we had a quality product and one that we could duplicate. And then we took the big plunge and built the winery, and here we are in the hard cider business.
We make 9 ciders besides the seasonal ciders that we make. And the first one that we came up with, it's called Rippleton Original. This is a champagne-style cider that does its secondary fermentation in the bottle. We do something sort of different. We use maple syrup as the charge in the cider to cause that secondary fermentation. Because we're maple syrup producers and we make the syrup right here on the farm, we thought that was a nice touch, and we think it adds a complexity to the cider. Next in the line is Blissful Moon, and Blissful Moon is named after Solomon Bliss, who was the original owner of the farm. And he purchased the farm in 1793 for like $1.50 an acre or something amazing like that. So we wanted to salute Solomon. The next cider is what I guess we would consider our flagship cider. It's called Four Screw. We named this one after our Four Screw cider press, which is a 120-year-old antique press that we press all the apples on. It's a rack and cloth style press. So Four Screw is real popular. It's a crisp cider that has a lot of depth of character, I would say. It's probably one of our most popular and widely distributed ciders.
Standing behind the counter and having a bunch of smiling people in front of you that are actually drinking a product that you created is very incredibly satisfying. And everybody's on the patio and there are bands playing and everybody's having a great time. It's great. I have to tell you, there's a little more feedback. The feedback loop is much better than in the Christmas tree business.